Oh no, she just lost internet.
Well, we didn't. Howdy, folks, and welcome to the Hillbilly Kitchen. uh, we are live up in Johnson County, Tennessee, and we have a group of volunteers here from Ohio. This is their trailer. If you saw our last update on this house that we've been up here working on, and this is not my house. Several people who are watching thought this is my house. This is the house that the Hillbilly Kitchen is helping rebuild with a whole lot of volunteers from other places and from the Hillbilly Kitchen, and a whole lot of support from a lot of different places. But we do have work going on here today. We did get the siding that we had ordered. It's all over here and waiting to be installed. We've gotten all the windows in and all that stuff, and that was in the short. But we're gonna go inside and just kind of look around. The homeowner is here, and so is Pastor Dwayne, and you all have seen him in a lot of my videos too. We're gonna talk to them just a little bit. And we've got a special guest in here somewhere. A lot of you who have been with the channel for a long time have heard me talk about Debbie from Ohio. She came down, and Deborah actually, but she came down and she is helping this week. She's just jumped in with this group of volunteers, and she's doing whatever needs to be done. And she's going to hold the camera for us when she gets done holding that piece of sheetrock there. But that is Buckeye Debbie, who knows how to make people feel better when they're having a hard time, according to Charlotte. You give them chocolate candy. We insulated the entire house. This group actually did that yesterday, and of course now they're putting up sheetrock. We have the flooring laying over here that's going to be installed. Oh, and I see Dwayne back here. So we'll have somebody in here in a minute to hold the camera. Greg turning around, leaving us there. But this is one of over 200 houses in this county that needs to be rebuilt, right?
Yes.
Rebuilt or repaired.
There's about 80 that need rebuilt and 150 some that need repairs.
Yeah. So there are still a lot of volunteers needed, and there's still a lot of money needed. And if you want to come and help, you can call Dwayne at First Christian Church, and we already have all that information in the description, and he can give you a phone number too if he wants to.
423-213-0333. My cell number. You get me about any time. Unless you're Becky, then I cut her off.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't answer his phone. He don't feed me. He'll feed you though if you come. It feeds all the volunteers. There's places to stay at the church, or you can find the church the way I did. You can Google First Christian Church in Mountain City, and the phone number's on the internet. But this other fine-looking feller here is Greg, and he owns this house. And this was his great aunt and uncle's house.
Great aunt and uncle, yeah, they were basically my grandparents.
And part of a very large family farm up here that his brother has part of now, or had part of. And this house is either gonna go to his grandson or his granddaughter, who's getting cuter every day, so it may go to the granddaughter.
There's another grandson in the mix now.
Oh, that's right, he has a new grandson, just got another one. Itty bitty one.
We are, Lisa and I are so appreciative of everybody that's going to allow us to get back into the house and live here, grow old and die here. That's my goal. So,
and this
grow
is
old first, and
then growing old first works better. It really does. But this is the house where Greg and Lisa raised their children and their grandchildren. This is the only house they ever really knew. But they're going to be moving just up the holler there a little piece. Oh, hey, our camera crew got here. Miss Debbie's holding the camera for us. So I can get in the video too. So if y'all want to volunteer, call the church. If you want to make a donation and you can't come and work, you can call the church. And we are up here working on this with volunteers from all over. This group is from Crossroads, right?
Yeah, we're from Ohio.
Yes. And we have worked with IDES. We have worked with several Baptist relief organizations, Methodist relief organizations. So it's a church thing. It's not a denomination thing, y'all. It's God's family doing this. The whole church, not a church.
And Samaritan's Purse helped me mud out the house. I mean,
Yeah.
that was that just what they did there was such a huge help to us.
Yeah, they did a great job on mudding out the
Yeah.
houses.
Yeah, they did.
Outstanding organization. A lot of great organizations doing a lot of great work, and a lot of homes needing. As bad as ours was, there's a lot of people who have a lot worse that need help.
This one had 6 feet of water in it though, so it was, like up here because I'm like really, really short. And it was all the way to the top by the windows and the doors.
Yeah, those windows are gone now. You can't point out the water.
No, we don't have anything with a water line left on it anymore. It's all gone.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, we had foundation issues that we fixed. Insulation. The house wasn't really insulated before. It had some of that old blown in stuff that if y'all live in an old house or you've ever remodeled an old house, you know what that stuff looks like. Nothing in the floor, but it's all insulated now, super tight and snug, and it's gonna be a good house to grow old in.
It's going to be a great house.
Yeah,
Pass on.
yeah.
Great place in the back
Yeah,
here
we're
to
hopeful. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
sit and watch the world go by.
we're working on we're building a retaining wall out back. All the materials for the retaining wall are being donated. Just have one little missing piece, and that's the gravel to go behind it. We're working on that. So if y'all got time for an extra prayer, pray for gravel. I know it's a crazy thing to pray for, but we need a lot of gravel. So, yeah, well, we're gonna walk around just a little bit more and kind of look at some of the stuff we've done. Like, if y'all haven't seen any of the updates, and I'm not going to keep you on here long because a lot of people will watch this, we're using a lot of new materials like the Advantech flooring. We looked at hardwood flooring, but they decided to go with a snap lock flooring, probably because of cost and how quick it goes down. We're hoping they're going to be back in here within a couple of months at the most, but it's going to take volunteers continuing to come. And of course, it takes money to continue to do this. There's not, most of the cost of the repairs is being covered by individuals who are making small donations. All the labor is being done by people who are just coming up here and taking vacation days, or they're getting their church groups together. And I know this is a season for youth group trips and things like that, mission trips. If your church, your youth group, your Sunday school class wants to do a mission trip, but you can't afford it, you don't have the funds to do a mission trip, come and work. Come and give your labor, because the First Christian Church and Pastor Dwayne, they are taking care of the volunteers. There's places to sleep, air mattresses, dinner provided every night. There's food that you can go snack on. Sometimes he even gets us fruit. I think he found out I liked fruit though, so that's that. Yeah. But no, there's all kinds of stuff to snack on. There's fruit, there's cakes. And fresh hot meals every night. And it doesn't cost anything. You don't have to pay to come here. That's provided for you if you will come and help work and help these folks recover from this. And I want to thank you all for continuing to pray for this. Please continue to pray for all the volunteers. We have not had any real serious injuries, but there's a lot of danger working in an environment like this, a lot of potential for injuries. Please continue to pray for all the people who went through this disaster, and please continue for God to send his blessings up here so that we can buy the supplies that we need to help rebuild, stuff like wire and insulation and windows and doors, and a lot of the stuff, Greg's home church has been helping to buy. And some of the stuff First Christian Church has bought. Some of the stuff the Hillbilly Kitchen has bought. And Greg and his family have bought as much as they can too. His son-in-law Anthony came over and plumbed the house out, so it has all new PEX plumbing. This really nice wooden door here is one of the things that Greg purchased himself. He just went down and he got it. There's not a lot of selection here, but he got it from a local building place and he got a really good deal on it. But the homeowners are buying stuff themselves. They are here working. You saw Greg here working. It's not something that people are just sitting back and waiting for volunteers to come in and do, and they're not doing anything to help themselves, because they are. And I said, I'm not going to keep you all on here all day. I do appreciate your support, though. I appreciate your support with the channel. I want to ask you to continue, please, to pray for the channel. And I appreciate your support with this project and with helping people who were affected by Helene. I want to leave you with 1 John 3:17. But whoso, oh, I'm sorry. But whoso hath this world's good, and seeth his brother in need, and shutteth up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of God in him? What you are seeing here is our brothers in need, and you are seeing God's people opening up and showing their love and sharing and meeting the needs. And God is meeting the needs through his people. And I have said this before, there is no greater blessing in this world than to be someone else's blessing. And all of these volunteers who are here working, who are helping to restore these people after this disaster, they understand that. God bless you all. Thank you for being with us. And until next time, remember to put God first.